how's the learning process been for you so far? You feel like it's a lot to take in?
Yeah, I do. I have, I've got like several different coaches. They're all teaching me different ways to outplay and do things. And on the day, it's just going to be about whoever had the most preparation, the most coaching, who's ever able to apply those tactics. And I hope I'm able to make my coaches proud.
Yeah, yeah. You have had a lot of different coaches, and I feel like there's been a lot of different coaching styles as well. We were talking about it a little bit earlier. I feel like you had like Pika. He was like a confidence booster type of coach. Then you had Peo, which was the complete opposite. He just like beats you up basically. Then you got Sony. He's like the gameplay expert. You got like all of these different people. Showbeck. He's like a mental like almost like a monk. You have all of these different people giving all the different viewpoints. Has that been confusing for you at all?
I wouldn't say it's confusing. It's all more helpful than it is hurtful at the end of the day. And it's about getting the reps in. So I appreciate anyone who just takes the time to help me get reps. And any advice is good advice for me at this point. So like I said, I just hope I'm able to apply that advice on the day.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think that's a good way to look at it. Now, you yourself, let's talk a little bit about your experience, because like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the WoW sweats, they're losing to the league players and this and that. But I've always been saying Sardaco is a great raid leader. He's a great PvE Andy. He's good at min-maxing like his damage and leading raids and stuff like that. But for PvP, how much experience do you actually have PvPing in WoW, like duels especially?
Only a little bit in retail on Rogue. That is it. No experience other than that, and not like super high rated. I mean, maybe 2,000 rating on Rogue Mage only. If I played Rogue with any other class, I would get destroyed. So that's pretty much all the knowledge that I have in PvP, and I never played classic PvP at all.
Wow.
And especially not on Warrior. All of my classic knowledge is basically in hardcore, which doesn't have PvP at all. So I am a hardcore WoW player. Then that's mainly it. And then a little bit of raiding and retail, of course, but that's just raiding again. So
yeah. So how are you feeling for the duel itself? Are you nervous? Like there's going to be a lot of people watching, this is going to be a huge OnlyFangs event. Do you think that this is something like have you been in a pressured situation like this before?
The only, I mean, nothing like this for sure. I mean, this feels like a boxing match, and it's like there's a lot of hype riding on it, and everyone's saying who's going to win and what their opinions on the rules. And I feel a bit like right now my coaches are beating the crap out of me, so I'm feeling a little bit down because I'm dueling really good people that know the game. It's kind of like walking into a raid and you don't know the mechanics and you just have to dodge all of them your first time there. And these guys, they know everything. So they're like, well, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it's, like I said, it's more information overload. It's tough for me to take it all in, but I do feel like I'm going to get there. I feel like at this point I'm in that training, I'm in that montage, and I'm going to come out on top at the end of this Rocky montage. I'm going to come out swinging and I'll be good.
Do you want us to recommend some idiots to do it too, perhaps? You said they're too difficult. We have a lot of idiots to choose from.
Yeah.
Maybe I should duel some rogues who aren't so good too, and just maybe get some confidence or something. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I know this one guy. I think it's called
PS
Pika
Hero?
Full Send. Yeah.
Oh,
PS Hero is also a good one. These guys could be good confidence boosters for you.
Okay.
Maybe we should schedule
I'm
some
writing
duels.
these names down. Thank you guys for these recommendations.
Writing it down for you too. PS Hero is a complete noob to do a Sadako. Okay.
Perfect. PS Hero's catching strays immediately. Love to see it. I was going to ask as well. So it's been an anticipated duel. You've been, kind of at the forefront for this. What led to this? So you weren't the one getting punished. It was Yamato. What made you decide to jump into the ring here and do this?
Mainly the people. There was a little bit of beef with me being the undead mayor and having to try and get the loot from Yamato so that we could roll it out. Some flashbacks there, of course, between me and you, the originators, the pioneers of the loot distribution drama. So Yamato taking a play out of our book there. I was trying to basically get the loot from him so that we could do a GDKP, which this idea of mine to do this GDKP was actually to cause a little drama. I know GDKP is a controversial topic. Right. I know it's about 50-50. I just didn't think that from that idea of this GDKP in the loot, which is actually just a guild auction, by the way, it's not a GDKP. Yeah, I just called it that to actually generate the controversy. I didn't think that we would end up here. I mean, from the GDKP, it inspired Yamato to rebel against it. He had a couple of people on his side, which gave him ammo to double down, which turned into him deciding to keep some of the loot for himself, which the undead have the rule. If you keep loot for yourself, you die. Ziqo knows that because that happened to him. Yeah. And he decided that, no, he wasn't going to die, that he was going to let Tyler decide his punishment. And then we all universally decided that a Makara would be the best thing. And I suggested that Makara is not great content because it's one and done. But I really, really liked the duel showdown between Soda and Tyler. So they caught wind of this and they're like, well, it's good, but he needs a better punishment than just losing 5 duels in a row. And so Sony comes in. He's like, well, what if we combine the two ideas of Makara and the best of 9? And the loser basically has to die at the end of the best of 9, but maybe it's not a guaranteed death. We throw him in the arena. So it all kind of just snowballed into what it is now. And this is what OnlyFangs content is. It's can 40 noobs clear Molten Core and Blackwing Lair, right? And so can two see which 2 noobs with 1 week of training comes out on top in a best of 9 and the loser dies. So this is like what OnlyFangs content is built on. I think it's why it's getting as much publicity as it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Sungler's, please write down Sony, king of the milk and ad revenue.
Okay.
No, perfect. Now, on the topic of all of this, we had this entire duel kind of spark out of the undead drama and Yamato kind of stealing our ideas. Do you feel like Yamato is a little bit of a rat?
Ooh.
Well, it takes one to know one. So I'd absolutely say he is. But
Yamato is the rat? Okay.
He's not the king of the rats. I am. So I'm going to show Yamato that on Monday.
So you feel like he's going for the king of the rat title?
I feel like he's trying to steal my crown.
No, we can't have that happen. All right. So Yamato, he's been talking a big game. I remember watching that meeting a little bit, and he was like, yeah, I'll duel anyone in the undead who needs the dagger. I don't give a shit who it is, all of that. Does that make you more motivated to try to take his cocky ass down?
I think a lot of people talk until they get punched in the mouth.
Ooh, I like that. That's a Mike Tyson quote, I believe. Very nice. Okay, so Yamato's your opponent. You're both gearing up. Now, there's 2 different sides, obviously, to a Makara. As somebody who has done this, as somebody who had to do this against Shobek as well. There's obviously the practice portion of it, but then there's also the preparation portion of it, where you have to get all the consumables, all the buffs, all the items that you want to use, all the tech. Like I'm sure you have some hidden tech as well, maybe that you don't want to release until the day of. How has that been going for you so far?
Yeah, definitely. We got some things hidden up the sleeve. We're going to try and just unleash it all on the day. I mean, anything you can think of. This game is 20 years old. If it's in the game, I'm going to try to come with it. So just keep that in mind.
I have heard something incredibly crazy. I saw a clip of somebody trying to level a paladin and then giving you a buff. Is that true?
Ooh.
That is one of the sweatiest possible things you can do, and we might be doing that as well. As you know, I am a sweat.
Crazy. That's crazy.
And, a lot of my friends are as well. So I got some great friends.
So what kind of buff is that?
It's a 10% to all stats.
Ooh.
That is massive.
Yeah,
And
I hope it comes in. I hope it comes in clutch on the day.
How does Alliance buff you?
So you have to use a gnomish mind control cap in a duel or something like that, and then the alliance player can buff you.
What the fuck?
So he would have to level NG plus a character to buff you with that.
That's possible. Yes.
Oh wow, that is sweaty indeed.
Damn.
Now, on that same kind of topic about the kind of sweaty tech here, I feel like you have the knowledge, right, of playing WoW for a really long time. Maybe not PvP specific, but you have a lot of knowledge about the items and like their niche uses in that. Do you feel like that's where you can pull ahead against Yamato?
I think that my keybinds, I mean, fluid naturally just playing warrior. I've been playing warrior for a long time, so I keep all the buttons in the same place. But the base warrior skills, I can play with my eyes closed. But when it comes to PvP, it's all the extra stuff that makes you good at PvP. It's when you use the net, when you use the glue, when you use the nade, when you use your 30-minute CD, when you use the goblin helm. Are you gonna lip? Are you gonna restopot? Are you gonna sleeping dust here? You know, it's when you use these extra things that makes you excel in PvP. And right now, I feel like I'm getting owned with the base level of the game. Like warrior goes from the worst dueler to one of the best when you unleash them. And it's the same thing in the raids. So right now, it's tough to even train because I can't unleash everything because some of these items are one and done per character. So it's just you have to conserve them for the duel.
Can you tell us an item maybe? As a noob, I don't know any of these items.
So Sunglitters, there's an item called sticky glue, and you get 10 uses per character. Now what this is going to do is going to net the person for 10 seconds they can't move.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and you can't farm any more of them ever again. So that's the only way to consistently net them once per minute, and you can do it 9 times because I accidentally used one of mine in LBRS the other day.
Oh, shit.
So it's even. I think Yamato has 9 as well. That's what I've been told.
Well, yeah. Now, have people been feeding you a lot of information about like how Yamato's practice is going? I'm sure there's a lot of chat hoppers from both sides that are kind of, trying to back up their favorite.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of people arguing, the WoW sweats that play PvP are all saying, that the poisons are OP, this is OP, this is OP. I don't have that. I don't have that view yet because I'm just consistently getting beat over and over, even with some extra tools in my favor. But they say the scale tips when warrior gets all the gear. But like when a rogue opens on me, cheap kidney or cheap eviscerate, I'm at 50% and I haven't even been able to play my character yet. It's tough because you start to panic in those moments. Like, well, what do? I need to get my health back up, and then you stop playing the game. So it's a mental game as well as having to react in these situations that I need to get better at.
Yeah. Now, on the topic of clips, we just saw a clip of you almost getting sent back to Brill by a boar. What the hell just happened there? What the fuck is going on there?
So if you duel, you go down to 1 HP. Right as the duel ended, I got a shout off, which aggroed the boar, and there was a rogue who kind of came out of nowhere with sprint and just backstabbed the boar before it could hit me.
Yeah.
It was not good. I think dueling outside of the Ord gates is kind of dangerous. These boars, they wander pretty close to the gate. So
damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was.
It would have been a really good death, to be honest.
Yeah, it could have been all over right there.
Yeah, we may not even have seen the duel at all if it wasn't for the rogue savior coming through. That was fucking crazy. I couldn't believe it. That boar was also really close to you too. It was like already aggroed on you when he came in and killed it. So shout out to the rogue, to the mystery rogue. So you're feeling prepped. You're feeling ready. You got people on your side doing sweaty things behind the scenes. Now, obviously, there's been some controversial topics as well about the rulings. Some people wanted to ban poisons. Obviously, you didn't want to do that. What do you think about the fact that some of these people are trying to change the rules after you guys already said anything goes? Like, what's going on with that?
I was for the most part, like, my view on it is I want it to be a good show, but for right now, if we were to change that rule about the poisons 2 days after I've been farming them on 2 characters, I felt it was a bit too much. And I just had to be honest. Earlier today, I was kind of almost getting talked into it, but I'm gonna be honest. If I had beat Bobka like 5 duels in a row with the poisons or something, and I was feeling super confident, I'd be like, yeah, this is OP. I'm still losing every duel, spamming these things. So I don't have enough confidence to be like, okay, I'm just going to destroy Yamato. I'm not going to stand here and say that I'm that confident.
Didn't win a single duel?
Nah, not
That's
really.
Crazy. Oof.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Bobka is shitting on Sardaco in practice.
Yes, it's bad. As far as the Alarmobot thing, I know Ziqo asked his opinion on the Alarmobot. I with Soda, and they talked about that. I did see that clip, and I think that it's a good compromise, because I mentioned to Soda, I was like, well, if it's a no rules duel, the rogue could sit in stealth for 10 minutes and wait until he has prep for every single fight, and then if he doesn't win, then he can re-stealth, wait 10 minutes, and then try to win again. And so I was thinking this, but this was almost immediately after we got done with the call, and I mentioned it to him. And he's like, yes, CDL rule or something. I don't know what the rules are. And so I just assumed that would be it. And then the next day, it's like, hey, Alarmbot is banned. And so I had already farmed 6 of these, by the way. All of the mats were on a self-found server where you have to physically go and mine and get the mats and then give it to a guy who can make it, and then get them. I had 6 of them in my inventory, and then now they're banned. Okay, and I'm like, all right, well, people say that's fair, then I guess I just got to go with that, right? So I'm like, all right, let's farm EPR. So I go in the spider cave, 4 hours in the spider cave. I'm farming. I get like 50. A couple of other guys are farming them for me to help me out a bit. We farm 100 EPRs. Another day goes by. I wake up next day. They're like, hey, we're going to ban EPRs. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I've been practicing with these.
It's funny.
I spent my whole time grinding these, and it's just like, what? Am I going to wake up tomorrow and there's going to be something else?
Do you feel like you're getting sabotaged?
I know that everyone's intentions are good. They're trying to make it content, but does that make it right?
That's a good
question.
I mean, my reasoning about that.
Decisions?
Tyler came in with the voice of reason. Honestly, our war chief is the most base person in this guild. He came in and said it exactly how it was. He's like, if I was Sardaco, I might just walk out on this duel because this is not what we agreed upon.
Yeah, no. With the Alarmobot specifically, to me, it's like if everything goes, then everything goes, including sitting in stealth. I mean, that's what happened, right? When I did a Makura against Shobek, he sat in stealth for 20 minutes like a complete loser. Love you, Shobek, but that's the truth. It came down to me finding him at some point and getting him out of stealth and winning that way. That's the counterplay to the Alarmobot, right? Just AFK in stealth until you've popped all of them. And that's obviously a horrible viewing experience. So when they asked me for my opinion on that, that's what I said. Then they ended up making a ruling on that specifically. But when they asked me about the EPRs, I did say that I think it's a bit cringe to ban them. So that's what I thought. Now,
so Soda was banning those items, or who was that exactly? Because you dodged the question a little bit.
Soda, I believe, was the one who brought it up. I think it was the viewers or something, or I think it was Mir. So it has to stem from Mir, because Mir is Yamato's coach, and I think I think Mir plus Yamato's followers were in Soda's chat. And then it all kind of
do it. Okay.
I'm assuming this. No, this is not. I haven't done any research on this. You know what I mean? Like, this is just what I'm guessing, because I just woke up and Soda pulled me into the Discord today, and that was pretty much it. But I'm guessing that that's where it came from. And then Soda said he started asking other PvPers what they thought, and he took their advice, and he was just trying to make it more fair. But the counter argument, of course, was like,
Fair?
it's supposed to
I
be a
don't know.
punishment for Yamato, and we already agreed on it. So it feels a little bit not
Unfair.
right to me to
Fucked
change
up.
anything now.
Ooh,
Write down
Soda
Kamala
is
Poppins.
fucked up once again.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. All right, so the rules are in place. The practice is going. How is the practice going? It's going good, or like I feel because I watched your first duels, and I'm not gonna lie, that was trash. But I also watched your recent duels, like I think from last night, the ones that Pika were also VOD reviewing, and I thought there was some big improvements that were being made. Like, how do you feel yourself in terms of improvement? Have you improved a lot?
Yeah, I'm actually able to like look at other Rogue vs Warriors duels and kind of call out some mistakes that I'm seeing in other people's duels. But when you're actually playing the character, it is tough, and getting used to like the UI tracking his cooldowns, not only your strategy, but also trying to predict his strategy is where I feel like that's when you excel at being a good PvPer. And I'm just starting to tap into that now. So that's the progress that I feel like I'm making is I'm getting the muscle memory down on keeping up the hamstring, trying to keep him bleeding. If I do overpower, get right back into berserker stance. Those are like the fundamentals of warrior that I've noticed. And then the other things are slowly starting to come more naturally. So I would say definitely we are progressing.
Good to hear that. Now, obviously, there is another controversial topic, and here on ZNN, we cover all of those. And that is the 30-second stealth rule. Now, they did say that as long as he's taken out of stealth, it counts as as an action or like as an opener or whatever. Basically saying that he could like sap cheap shot you and then run away and then re-stealth like that, and that would count and reset the 30-second timer when he enters back in stealth. Now, do you think Yamato is going to do some ratty moves there and try to stall for his cooldowns like that?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, one thing I can think of is he could sap me, move to max range, and then unstealth, re-stealth, come back in, sap, and then repeat. And I think you might be able to do that almost infinitely. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I don't play classic rogue, but I imagine if that counts, then I mean that's just one thing that he could do to cheese. I mean, maybe there's have to be a referee that steps in. I asked Soda about if there could just be a referee for the 30-second rule. Otherwise, it opens up a lot of room for cheesing.
So there might be a ref actually in the game calling out these things.
I would like that. I would request that. I think it would be good. But at the end of the day, I mean, maybe Soda would just be that, like saying, hey, you can't do that. I'm just trying to avoid Soda raging and going, hey, you can't do that. Stop that, like on the day. So
Yeah.
we're trying to think of things that maybe people would do. Now, if he thinks of things that I might do like that too, I mean, I encourage him to come forward and do the same. At the end of the day, we're just trying to give like a good duel between two noobs and give some good entertainment. And we're both going to make a crap ton of mistakes. So I would like to take the cheese out of it, even though I am a rat lord.
Okay, why do you keep saying that you're a noob? Because I think you're a sweat. Are you trying to make it look less bad when you call yourself a noob right now, or what are you doing?
I'm just being honest. I am just being honest.
I don't know. I think you're a sweat.
So in this game, I could tell you every pull, every mechanic of every dungeon and raid boss, and I could tell you the raid comp, the best group, anything like that. So in regards to the sweat, I could tell you about speed leveling and every quest in every zone. I have it all basically memorized from doing it so much, but that's all PvE. So there's two lanes in World of Warcraft. There's PvP and there's PvE. And I only drive in one of those lanes.
Overlap? Because Yamato is a League player. There's no overlap for you?
There's a little bit of overlap with the baseline abilities, like I was mentioning earlier with your keybinds, that I would just be able to like close my eyes and be able to like, change stances to defense stance. I'm doing it right now as I'm calling it out. So it's like, okay, D stance, berserker, I can press these things without looking, right?
Ooh.
But that's the only advantage. I think you need tons and tons of reps to get good at PvP.
Okay.
The more like I would say borderline for me, like I start really getting decent at PvP like around 1,000 games or 1,000 duels. Like you just need so much repetition till it just bakes into your mind, and then you can start outplaying the other guy. And we don't really have time to get there.
Okay.
Yeah. I have another question about the arena itself, actually. Now, we had an interesting idea here on ZNN. There's no doubt in my mind both you and Yamato would disagree with it, but I think it's a fun idea, and that is if the duel goes 4-4, you both get your ass thrown into the arena and you have to fight alongside each other to survive. What do you think about that?
If it goes 4-4?
Yeah.
Ooh, I mean, that would be good content. I still think people might want a winner. If you don't give people a winner, sometimes they get mad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the end of the day, most people, you know, when it goes down in history, most people don't remember who got second at the Super Bowl or if it was a tie. Like I feel like people remember the winners, and the people deserve a winner, even if it's not me.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's just a meme idea that we had. I don't think that would ever happen or anything like that. But on that same topic, do you think that there are people in OnlyFangs who would jump into the pit and try to save your ass if you were to lose the duel?
I don't know. I don't even know if I would want them to, with all the rumors of like these 40-man raid groups that are going to jump in there, Sapper and Petri. I think that our guild is at the highest risk of death because all the targets is on our back for the streamers. And I just don't think that it's worth for people to lose their character like this.
I think it would be an epic way to go out, though.
So you wouldn't like it when people defend you and die for you? Isn't that kind of cute?
I think it would be great.
Hey, so I'm coming in, baby. I got you, dog. Fuck everybody. Hey,
okay, we have a couple people that are down to go in.
Hey,
oh shit! It's getting crashed.
Hey, and I'm gonna jump in the arena. I'm gonna be pointing at you, Ziqo. Yeah, that's right, baby. You better jump in there, little bitch ass. That's right.
Oh shit! You want this again? Showbiz, bro. I'm gonna feel bad sending your ass to Brit twice, brother. Oh my god, this motherfucker left. That is bullshit.
He flamed you and left. I had a question. So, I've heard that warriors usually beat rogues. Is that true?
Wait, who's this talking?
Triumphant.
One more time. Triumph?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would say, well, with CDL rules, I think Yamato should win. With everything goes, I think the first duel with all cooldowns is going to be a close one. It could go either way. However, the following duels after that, I think Sardaco is, yeah, he's looking good. I think even the first duel with all CDs, I would say it's probably slightly in favor of the warrior if they're both like on an equal skill level. That's my take on that.
Can we come back to the cute question? I didn't hear the answer. It's very important.
What was the cute question?
Wouldn't it be
Wouldn't
cute if somebody defended you?
If people would die for you and defend you.
I mean, it would be very honorable for people to go down for me for the Rat Lord. I am actually so dead, guys. I'm actually so dead. I might be dead. I totally fucked up.
OnlyFangs.
I fucked up. I need Zeroji to save me.
Die for him.
Sorry, guys. I fucked up. I'm gonna hurt out, and Zeroji actually has to save me.
Huh?
Wait, what? Live right now?
What's happening?
Live right now, yeah.
I'm in DMT after Hearth.
Oh shit!
He says he has them. I was trying to do a DMT, but I'm not in comms with Zeroji. I'm distracted, so I'm hurting right now.
Oh shit!
Holy fuck! Life death.
Yeah, we haven't had one of those on ZNN yet. We had a close call with Quinn. Now a close call with you, apparently. Did you pull something, or what just happened here?
Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this DMT while I'm talking to you guys. This is my fault.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this is way more important than preparing for the duel.
What the hell?
Get your head in the game.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
So yeah, would it be cute?
It would be very cute.
All right, there's your fucking answer, Sunglitters. You and your
Thank you.
goddamn cute shit. Can you please write down Sunglitters is a dipshit? Almost killing the interviewees. Thank you.
Sunglitters is a dipshit. Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it was a hunter clear in DMT, and I forgot that pack before the last room is aggroable.
Ooh, that's crazy.
So
Yeah, it's frightening.
I'll need to get summoned back and restart it. Unfortunate. All right,
okay.
sorry guys, sorry for that.
No, that's all good. Now, I wanted to ask you the same thing, but about Yamato. Do you think Yamato is getting his ass saved, or anyone's going to jump in for him? There's been talks that a potential SEAL Team 6 is forming to help Yamato in case he were to lose the duel. Do you think there's any truth to those rumors?
I don't know. I heard rumors that Tyler was going to jump in there. I don't think he should do that. We need the war chief in the raid. And that's the mission of the guild is to clear the raid. So I think that he should be thinking about that.
I've definitely heard about the SEAL team as well, and I was asked about joining that for myself, but I declined it.
Wait, you've been approached by a potential SEAL team former?
Yeah,
or leader?
I forgot who.
What was their name?
I forgot.
Say the name. No, say it.
Consequently, I just happened to forget. But...
No, you didn't. Say it.
Was it perhaps an eagle?
I don't know. Perhaps.
Say it right now, because you will have trouble.
From who? You?
Yes.
Sunglitters.
Sunglitters is gaming in PvP, by the way. She beat Peekaboo like 5 times earlier.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get on her
she
bad
got
side.
Serious.
I'm writing you down on my list, Triumphant.
Jeez. I thought she was a nice person. What is this?
ZNN changed her, bro.
Yep.
Dude, that's crazy.
So you don't think anyone... Sorry, go ahead.
Well, here's the reason why I am gonna take the coward's way out is that I feel like OnlyFangs has a lot of people that just want to see OnlyFangs die, and I think that those numbers outnumber the people who are gonna jump in and try to save. And then on top of that, if you look at Sequisha, nobody jumped in to try to save him. And that was before there were any level 60s.
Writing down Triumphant, yapping, not giving us the tea, and crashing the interview. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. That's pretty much exactly what was just said there. There was a level 45 rogue that did try to defend Sequisha, but yeah. I think it was different because now there's a lot of 60s who've kind of completed their leveling journey, and they're kind of bored, frankly. And like you said, there's a lot of people who want to see OnlyFangs burn into ashes. I think what Sardaco said with Tonka jumping down, that would potentially just be the end of the entire guild if that were to happen. Because I'm pretty sure if Tonka jumps down, everybody's jumping down at that point. So
yeah, honestly, yeah. If Tyler jumped in, I'd jump in.
You're jumping for Tyler, but not Sardaco?
It's the war chief. You gotta have to put some respect on his name, you know.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yep.
Okay, whoa. Sunglitters, who are you jumping in for, huh?
For
nobody.
me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What are you talking about? You're not jumping in for me. I'm literally your boss. What the fuck?
Dude,
You almost ruined my marriage, by the way. You owe this to me.
Dude, what marriage? You're talking shit.
My marriage with Morgana.
Huh?
Yes, you almost ruined my marriage with Morgana. She thinks I'm cheating with you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and you didn't deny it. I was like, yo, come to my stream. Like, we'll settle this right now. And then I asked you point blank, am I cheating with you? And you were just quiet. Like, what the fuck was that, by the way? We need to have a talk about this. We need an HR department, as a matter of fact. Where's our sound guy? We need some crickets in here.
all I know is my opinion of Sunglitters is just changing here. I I really thought she'd have my back, and now I realize that she's only looking at my back to stab it.
Of course.
So.
All right, we're not going to take too much up of your time, Sardaco. One final question or one final topic that I wanted to touch on is, of course, the fact that you are the mayor of Brill currently. There's a re-election. Is that on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe. I mean, I've heard rumors that the tribute chest is done.
Yeah,
So-
that's correct.
Ooh.
Maybe we still get together. We still do our re-election. I don't know if the undead will show up if there's no loot. That's their thing. So we'll just have to see, I guess.
Yeah. So if there is an election, are you going to be running again?
I don't know. If I win, maybe if that's what the people want me to run again. I mainly care about what the people want. So we'll see. We'll see what they say. We'll have a meeting and we'll just talk it out. And if somebody else wants to run, I don't mind letting somebody else step in. That's kind of been the way of the undead, and I don't want to change the natural course of who we are.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all the questions I had for you, Mr. Sardaco. Sunglers, do you have anything you want to add?
No.
All right. Sardaco, do you have any last statements that you would like to make to the people? Also, where can they watch you if they are interested in tracking how your practice is going, for those who don't know?
Yeah, you can see it on twitch.tv/Sardaco. I'll probably have a coaching session with Sony tonight and some more everything goes duels on white main later with Bobka. So it'll be more accurate of maybe what could happen on the day. I think we'll go more buffs and stuff like that. We're trying to do a mock best of 9. It won't have everything, but it'll have a lot of the buffs and things like that. So
yeah, I heard somebody actually. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. You should actually do the worst level 60 rogue as preparation too.
I think I like that idea as well.
Yeah.
I would get some confidence in.
Ziqo, who's the worst rogue in the guild?
Right now for me, it's probably a tie between Waz and PS Hero. PS Hero is winning that slightly, in my books. So Daco, now you're gonna do some practice duels with everything allowed, everything goes on White Main. Now I heard that there has been people buying out all the mats on White Main in order to kind of prevent you from getting good practice in. What do you think of those people? And would you be willing to negotiate with them? Maybe buy some, I don't know, poison elixirs on White Main, or trade some gold there for some gold on hardcore?
I don't know. Well, somebody's doing that?
Yeah, apparently.
What?
That's what
Why
our
would
sources have
why
been
would
told.
somebody do that? That's sabotage.
I don't know, man. There's crazy people all over the planet. Yeah, we had some reports of that, but it's just rumors.
Rumors. Hopefully rumors. Yeah, hopefully. I would hope nobody would do that to me.
Yeah. No, maybe those people just want leverage, see what they can get out of it. Yeah, there's a lot of goblins out there.
Yeah, I tell you what, those goblins, man, you can't trust them. That's why I'm not playing that new retail patch. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. That is the moral of the story. Never trust those goblins. All right, so Doc, we're gonna let you go and get your DMT buffs and lock in so you don't die before the big showdown. Best of luck on your practice, and thank you for the interview. We had to reschedule basically our entire sleeping schedule over here because ZNN headquarters is located in Europe. So we've been trying to get an interview with you for a long time. So we appreciate you finally coming on.
Thank you, and thanks to Fandy for reaching out to do this. So she's the one who told me about it, and I'm always down if you'll have me on the show. I love watching the show. It's great.
Yeah. Shout out to Fandy.
Damn.
One of our new assistants. And good luck with your practice. Thank you, Sardaco, and thank you. What was that other guy's name? Toxic.
Triumphant.
Triumphant. Sorry. Yeah, my bad.
All right.
Thank you, Triumphant.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Ziqo, are you a goblin?
Good luck.